issues, not primarily because of the doctrinal issues, but it's not just, Cooper, who's kind of paranoid, that's got this position. There's a whole bunch of very well-educated, very faithful, pro-racial justice people who have said, let's not elevate this to the level of a doctrinal standard. He's one of them. I gave arguments why the Belhar shouldn't be a confession, even though it ought to have the status and the fame of the Barman Declaration. And that doesn't mean that I should run away from it like it's an evil document. I didn't say anything of the sort. In fact, on my proposal, we would do what the Interchurch Relations Committee actually says a couple of times, and Synod actually said in its prologue to the Belhar in 2009, that if it's interpreted in terms of the three forms, it's fine. None of the heresies are there, none of the social, ethical ambiguities are there. That would be the right thing to do. But if the Belhar is an extension of the three forms, not equal to them, then let it say that. But then it's not identical with one. It's not on the same level. It presupposes them. They are the glasses through which you read it, and it couldn't ever be the set of glasses through which you read the other three forms. When that happens, then we get a kind of historicism where the old things are for the 17th century and the really with it thing is the more recent thing, and now we have to sort of read the old forms in terms of the new one, and they get all hung up on these doctrines like justification and sanctification and total depravity and stuff, but we got to smooth that out because the Belhar is much more inclusive because of the biblical justice thing. That's exactly what happens. I can show you essays written to that effect. That's what I want to cut off. If we cut that off and actually take affirm the Belhar the way it ought to be affirmed, the way I think it was originally intended when it was written and not after it got politicized, I'd be fine with that. So I'm not afraid of the Belhar as such. It's what we want to do with it.
Thank you. Let's show our appreciation for the presenters. Stretch break, and if you've got questions, write them on the card, put them in the basket. We'll be back in 5 minutes.